Boxing Unfiltered, smash the like button. So Eddie Hearn, he's been out trying to promote a potential fight between YouTuber Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua, former three-belt holder at the heavyweight division. Now, Eddie Hearn says that the fight will quote-unquote break the internet, predicting so much attention, and that he doesn't think that Jake Paul really has a chance, but just the whole spectacle of the circus, will be like a blockbuster event. Now, Jake Paul has come out and said that he wants $40 million. Now, I've seen also a report out there that he wants the majority of the pot. Eddie Hearn said that at this moment they can't offer him $40 million. And honestly, fuck it. Boxing is a joke. The fact that Jake Paul is probably the biggest star in boxing outside of Canelo, Crawford, Devin Haney. It just lets you know why they're about to change the Muhammad Ali rule in boxing, because it's went in the drain. Like, could you imagine Jake Paul fighting back in the day? Matter of fact, who was the biggest star? What was his name back in the day? I'm thinking about the guy right now. He from Michigan. What's his name, y'all? Butterbean. You remember Butterbean was like the heights of a boxer like that. But now we had Jake Paul, where he's getting all this money. He just fought Chavez Jr., and he's fought all these other fighters, and he got this huge boxing promotion now. You got to deal with Netflix with boxing. And it's crazy, man. You would have never thought that the sport got so watered down. But I'm going to keep it real. When Conor McGregor crossed over, that was the end, honestly. The fact that people bought that shit. And I remember when I was working overnight at a previous job of mine, and one of my coworkers was really trying to convince me that Conor McGregor had a chance. And it's just, ever since then, the floodgates have opened. And honestly, boxing, a sport that most of us diehard fans have really loved, will probably be no more. They're already talking about modifying the fight to where if TKO get their own boxing company, fighters gonna get paid $150 a round. It's so ridiculous now, man. And honestly, people can't do nothing but blame it on the promoters and these networks. They got so selfish that boxing is where it is now. You got real professional. Think about this. Anthony Joshua has worked all his life, right? Won a gold medal. It was controversial, but won a gold medal in London, won 3 belts, and now he's thinking about trying to ride out in the sunset by fighting a YouTuber. Gervonta Tank Davis, the same thing, and other fighters, the same thing. And it ain't gonna be no different. You remember when Francis Ngannou got in the ring when Anthony Joshua, and he damn near killed the man. Honestly, man, he hit Francis so hard his soul came out of him. It's gonna be the same thing with Jake Paul, unless unless they try to drag the fight out, because sponsors and everything's gonna be involved. So I'm not a fan of it, and this is one of the reasons why Turki Al-Sheikh, who is now the supreme leader in boxing, is about to take over, him and Dana White, and they finna forever more than likely change the sport. But I just want to get my quick rant about it, man. Is it me? Am I tripping? Maybe I'm old school. I don't know, but let me know what y'all think.